Are we good?
Yeah.
Nice. What's up, world? I'm Dragon. I play with Saltwater Sky. This is my rig, and this is my rundown. Was that good? Did you like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. All right.
All right, keep going. Let's
Cool.
start. What? Do we start with the
Let's
guitar?
start with this.
Pedal?
Yeah.
Right.
So
Guitar.
this is a Gibson Murphy Lab, a 1968 Les Paul Custom reissue. Beefy neck, maple top, mahogany back. Pretty cool. You get the sound of the burst, but get the cool look of the custom. Going into this, so the chain on this guy, compressor, tuner. Hola.
What's up?
This goes into the HX1 for the detune, so drops down to D standard. I've got a Klon clone, and you've guessed it, another Klon clone, and a clean boost right here, a reverb trim, and that goes right into the Deluxe Reverb right over there. Doing a little rig rundown.
Morning.
Let me show you some sounds. So clean. First Klon. Second Klon, more of like a light overdrive. Does that kind of thing. And this is just mainly for like the telly or like stuff that doesn't like need the fucking And then reverb easy does that thing, and a tremolo does there's that, and then let me show you the bender. Cut. So this one, one's super cool. Forrest Lee Jr. I don't know specifically. I think this is a Forrest Lee Jr. custom build guitar, but it's like a Fender partscaster. So just a made in Mexico neck, like nothing fancy or anything. But here is the cool shit for your B bender, and now I can use the compressor. But this one, so it has a Fender Custom Shop, a 52 no-caster bridge pickup, and then a Lollertron in the neck position, just for your swing stuff or jazzy tones or what. Something like that.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Let's see the knobs on the amp.
The knobs on the amp. Come check them out. Let me show you. Okay. So the custom, this is like the basement side. It's cool, but not for me. The vintage sounds great. So I kind of keep it like 4.5. You get a little bit of like the crunch if you hit hard. Treble, I don't like to put it over 5 just because it gets a little nasty. And then bass gets a little flubby. Reverb, I don't keep much because I use the Flint. And then trim, I don't use that at all, again, because I use the Flint. And the coolest thing, made by not yours truly, but the guy holding the camera, this is an attenuator, so that way we don't kill people when we play. Pretty neato mosquito. But the coolest part of this, on the back side, fans. So let's see if I can play and see if it'll work. And stop. So it's a passive thing. Works off of the signal. Neato mosquito. Back to you.
All right, I'm here with Eric of Saltwater Sky.
What's up, bitchachos?
The camera's also on the other side. This is very confusing. All right, Eric, tell us about your rundown.
So, this is my rig rundown. I play bass, so that's why I'm holding the bass. Some things to know about my basses. Almost all of them are named after female cartoon characters. This one is Faye Valentine from Cowboy Bebop. This particular bass is what we call a cowpoke. Technical name is a Fender Deluxe Precision, made in Mexico. Stock pickup there. This has got a DiMarzio Model J in the bridge position, just because I like humbuckers. This one runs down in to the pedal board, not necessarily of Doom, but it's my board. Everything feeds into a Saturn Works 3-way switcher mixer. So it's got not only switch in and out for the different basses, but I can set the levels for each of them. All active, so nice sound quality. And that feeds into what I call my secret sauce pedals. First off, we've got a Broughton Audio high-pass filter. It's always on. I can switch it off if I want to, but high-pass filter makes all the difference in the world. And then that goes into an Omni Effects smoothie pedal, which, if you've ever done any research on compressors, they're an amazing compressor pedal. That dumps into a pitchfork for anytime I need to do a detuned song that just runs full wet. Then I get into the fun stuff. I've got a Eden Audio I-90 bass chorus. I've got a Boss flanger pedal that I've had forever if I want to get funky. I've got a metal zone, which nobody expects to see on a bass pedal board, but it's great if I want to get dirty.
Nice.
Yeah.
Definitely if I want to get dirty.
Can we hear something?
Oh yeah.
Show
We could
us
do.
what you got. So that's not going to get copyrighted. Yeah.
That's the metal zone.
That's
So we
the
were
metal
almost
zone.
done.
Almost done. I've got digital delay if I want to add delay or reverb, usually depending on the room. And then the last thing is a MXR Boss DI or bass DI, and so that runs everything basically. The bass DI does like the Ampeg sound really, really well. It's also got overdrive on that too. So I have fun with that sometimes if I'm doing solos or I just want a little more grit and dirt on it. Then all this goes into my trusty Ampeg Portaflex 500. And one thing not a lot of people realize about when you're running Class D heads is that they're nice and clean. You want to get maximum output? Dime everything and then back off to taste. So my mid-range is always cranked all the way up. Bass and treble depends on the room. And as always, it's Ampeg, so if you like the Ampeg sound, which I do, that's what it does. Yeah, but the other thing that everybody always asks about is the oil can.
Yeah.
So this is olive oil. This is my first oil can bass that I built. Everybody always says, what is that thing? And it's quite simply an oil can that's used to build a bass guitar. This is a Ward's Riverside 5-quart oil can I got off of eBay. There's a body block in here made out of maple and oak, stuff I just got from the hardware store. Jazz bass pickups, these ones are carved and stacked humbuckers, which I love how they sound. Then some neck I got off of Reverb. Got my own custom headstock decal for it. And I built this about three and a half years ago, and it's just become a sort of a fixture on stage. I play this just about every night. Not the most comfortable thing, but man, it looks cool and sounds good.
How's it sound? Let's hear it.
Sounds like this.
Cool.
Yep, so that's my rig.
Cut. We're here with Glenn from Saltwater Sky.
Yeah.
Glenn, tell us about your
Hey,
drums.
well, what we've got here is kind of what I'm using this weekend, and I picked this kit up in, I want to say May of 23, so coming up on 3 years ago. It's a
The sound.
Mapex Armory kit, and it's
So much paperwork.
hybrid shells that are birch and maple, and basically you've got 2 inner plies and 2 outer plies of birch on each shell, and then 2 center plies. Great kit. These have
B&E did a good
60-degree rounded bearing edges, which are kind of like the old classic, 60s Gretsch, Slingerland, Ludwig kits. So they're really warm sounding, easy to tune.
the one that
I'm really in love with this kit. It's one of 5 kits that I have, but this is kind of the workhorse and the first kit that I bought cases for.
What's the story on the snare?
The snare, this is a Pearl signature Omar Hakim. It's a mahogany, and it's 13 by 5. These are wonderful side snares, but also I'm using it as my main snare. So very happy with it. It's mahogany, it just has warmth and just a little bit extra dryness to it. And other than that, cymbal-wise, it's a mix match of cymbals. These 14-inch hats are a Radia, Terry Bozzio Radia Crash on the top, and Zildjian New Beat bottom, which just gives it just kind of real nice crisp tack. And then I've got
that was the wrong thing to do.
using the signature stack. It's kind of like my extra hi-hat, so I can go back and forth between that. It's a Max stack from Sabian, Michael Portnoy. This is an 18-inch K Custom Dark Crash. I like darker cymbals typically, and so I typically use an 18-inch Crash in this position. And then moving over, this is actually just a cheap Wuhan 20-inch
Traveler.
medium ride.
Yeah.
But it's got that trashiness to it that I just typically like, and it's got a good stick definition. It's got a nice bell that rings, and I can crash on it. Love to crash on my rides. And then over here is just I picked these up just to try them out a few years ago because effect cymbals can get very expensive, but I found these out. I bought a 16, and this is an 18. It's a linear smash crash by Wuhan, and it was for 140 bucks. And then we put them side to side with like these Meinl extra dry crashes, and they sounded almost identical. But the Meinl was like a $450 cymbal. This cost $140. Nice. Gets the job done. And then I've got a little more color up here with a 5-inch Mike Portnoy Sabian Splash. Of course, you can't go wrong with the cowbell. I've had this cowbell since probably high school, so it's older than you guys.
So like 3 or 4 years you've had it?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you know,
Fun kit. So I just kind of, you know, use what I can afford and make it work.
Cool,
One way or
thanks,
another.
Hell yeah.
Thank you. Keep rocking.
All right.
All right.
All right.
What do you want me
We're
to
here with Scott from Saltwater Sky. Tell us about your guitar, Scott.
I got a ragtime special made by Gallagher Guitars out of Murfreesboro, Tennessee, and they're a great family-owned American company, and they decided to make a special one for me when they invited me into their family, and let's see, 3 years ago now. So I decided to do a heavy relic on it, and I get to strum this thing while all the other talented people are doing all the fun and exciting notes. But I play rhythm guitar and I sing at the same time, so that's enough.
And do you use that with a wireless? What kind of wireless do you use?
I do. I have a wireless. It's a Shure wireless that I invested in, rack mounted, and yeah, I love it. And I use a Shure wireless microphone as well with an Earthworks capsule attached to it, which gives a lot of warmth and clarity in the mid-range. And me being a baritone, that's a good thing. And it's all connected back to the rack back there, and it's sturdy. It's awesome. It's the best system I've had yet. So.
Tell us about what you got on the guitar.
This, yeah. So this is my oldest daughter. These are her initials, and this is my youngest daughter. Those are her initials. Those are mine, and this is French for a voice from the ashes. And I wanted my guitar, if I'm going to tell stories with it, I wanted it to be a reflection of how I feel. And I think we all come with baggage, and so I wanted my guitar to reflect that. So that's what I did. I relicked it, and I love it. It's mine. I can't return it now. So that's what I got. Yeah.
Cool, man. Thank you.
Yeah, of course.
We are here with Jesse James playing guitar in Saltwater Sky. Jesse, what do you got?
Hey, man. This is a Telecaster. It's black. I put this thing together. It's a custom Warmoth neck and then a double bound body I picked up somewhere, and it's got the Jason Isbell Custom Shop pickups in it. I have a Jason Isbell Custom Telly, and I really like these pickups. Yeah, and I just have a 68 Custom Princeton Reverb from Fender. I've done some mods to it and repaired some stuff. But yeah, I really like the way the amp sounds.
What's the case you got in this thing?
Oh yeah, I hand built this this road case, so I have wheels for my amp. And I've got my in-ears and my power conditioner in there. So yeah, it's just kind of a homemade job. Put it together to be able to roll it around on the road.
Love it. What are you running through? What do you got for your board?
Yeah, so I have a Wampler Mini Ego. This is kind of my travel board. My Wampler Mini Ego, my Wampler Tumnus, and then a Mini Tube Screamer. And then I'm using the Boss MS3 mostly as a switcher, but I also have like some trem and some delay set up in here. So if I'm doing a delay, that's through the multi-effects on the MS3, but as far as the compressor and the drives go, it's just those three pedals there.
Nice. Awesome. And you're running stereo. What do you got over here?
Oh yeah, I just have a little Eminence 10-inch speaker in a custom cab and a Milkman, the amp, that I use just for a little bit more stage volume.
Nice. Are you running into that right now?
Yeah, I've got them both.
Let's hear it.
They're set up to sound pretty much the same. It's just, two speakers instead of one, basically.
Nice. So we got one telly. What's the other telly we got?
Oh yeah, they turned the lights off on us. This is a
homemade bender.
B bender that I made. I made one B bender that Dragon's got there, and then this was kind of the second version. Mostly I just don't like how some B benders have the thing that sticks out here past the bridge. So I kind of made my own setup to have it all fit on the back and under the bridge, so there's nothing coming out on the top. And then this has a set of Fender Tex-Mex pickups in it just because they were on sale.
Nice.
When I was putting it together, and
Good
I was
reason
like,
to have 'em.
$70, that's a good deal on some Fender pickups. So it's a little bit hotter than the other one, but works pretty well for what it does.
Let's hear some bender licks. Sounds awesome. I dig it.
Cool.
Hell yeah. Right on. Thank you.
Thank you.